Okay, I'm wondering if stuff doesn't actually lag on me. Because if it does, it'd be quite funny. Bye. Okay, we're not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I wish I could give stuff, but I have to spend all my money on upgrading the archives. Nah, that's fine. And we can hear me? Yay! That's all well and good. Well, hello there. Bara pronoun enos with tha. It's your witch. I was gonna say it's your girl. I don't know why I'm always avert to being like saying girl. I will usually just say it's your boy. Or like it's your witch. Pal D Aquila. Back here again. I don't know why I had this rant already. But hello. It's not as lagging as much as I thought it was going to be with what I'm currently doing. So, you know what? I'll accept this. I'll accept these terms today. Dilwyn. Yep, correct. Its middle name is Dilwyn. As you can probably hear, it's slightly different music today. And that's due to me testing a thingy. Testing a thingamabobber, thingamajig, one could say. Not realising how that thingamajig's gonna go, but we'll take it. You know what? No, I could... Yeah, no, I can actually deal with that one. I could deal with the thing I've done. Not that bit though. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? How's it all going? Hello. Hello to you, the most adorable creature on the planet. Good time zone to you. Good time zone to you, my lady. Also, hiya, Dophie, and I see Rose as well. Hi, hi. How's it all going today, guys? How you all doing? I missed the early one. It's okay. Did you like the Venn diagram? When did I post it on Twitter? You know what? Here's the thing. Any media that you... I'm going to put it out here now. Any media that you make of me, even if it's like one of those jokes, do it. It's a case of I'm more than happy for you to like spread it. If you've made it and it's part of a joke, or you've made it and it's like artwork, I'm fine with you like posting it on Twitter and stuff. Just don't, unless it's like relevant to other servers, that's when I'm like, don't put it, but because it's just for Twitter, yeah, that's fine. Nah, I've never been here. Lurks in dark corner. Course not. Right. So, today I thought of trying to do something slightly different. Because basically, focusing is out of the window. Also, Hina! Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh no, ad. Oh no. She lost her subscription, guys. Oh no. No. Poor Hina. Please survive, I beg of you. You're back! Yay! But hi Hina, how's it going? How you doing? Are you finally free from a League purgatory yet? Are you free? Please say you're free. I'm amazing? Yeah. Oh boy. Space Batman, thank you so much for the anonymous gift sub. To our dear Hina. Sorry, so ace or so okay. My internet is kind of dead. I see. Typing. Yeah, don't worry. That's the internet for you. That's the internet for you. But oh boy, I wonder who could have gifted that, huh? I wonder. Radio. Again, today, slightly different. For main reason being, I am struggling to focus on like writing work, and I thought to do something a little bit different and to experiment with something else. I think it's a bee. Oh no, the gift subs are made. What if the gift subs are made of bees? What if my chat's made of bees? What if the bees are made of bees? Actually, wait, no, bees are made of bees. Okay, my argument's invalid. What if it was Space Bee Man? I'm Delulu, so I need to write stuff. Look, I feel ya. But today I ain't streaming a Word document. And I ain't streaming a PowerPoint, because I still need to make one of them for another argument another day. What I am trying out is two things. One, there is something I haven't shown you guys yet, which, you remember the shelf, right? You remember our beloved shelf, where it has, the propagandas you all need and deserve, and everything else. But you're seeing a little bit that we are lacking, like, one or two things, right? And a bucket, of course. We have the buckets. Pato's gonna stay on the shelf. I adore Pato, so he's staying on the shelf if that's okay for you, Dofi. But you might be noticing that two things are missing. One of them is my really cute thing from Goopy, and my other one is the fan art that Nat graciously drew during his 24-hour. It's very much okay. Thank you. That's because I've made a new section specifically for artwork, and we have a fridge now. We have 3 fridges. Because I thought it'd be awkward just to have one fridge, so I kind of picked 3 fridges, and we now have the fridge. So now your dad can put the artwork that you guys make on the fridge. Don't worry about the hand. Fun fact for you. All 3 of these fridges are copyright free. I'm able to use these and edit them as I like without, like, needing to do anything or give credit. So these are free to use for anybody, including the one with the arm. I don't know who the arm is, but they are now, it's now part of it. 3 fridges, Jesus, you rich man. No, this is all magic. I can just summon them. Remember, this is void magic. Can I store some ice cream and can I live in there? Yeah, you can pick what fridge you want. I've got 3. I thought it'd be funnier, instead of having, to put them on the shelf, all the artworks and stuff. The shelf is reserved for, like, any of the funny moments we have. Very witchy behavior, yeah. That's pretty cool. Thank you. So basically you can summon money. Yeah. Oh, moment. No worries. Hides in fridge. Which fridge? We have a glorious, like, black fridge. We have, like, a double fridge, which will be, like, fridge freezer. And then we have a fridge that, I personally own, but that is not my fridge. Hashtag not my fridge. But, yeah. So we have fridges. Which fridge? You'll never find it. But, I took inspiration from somebody saying, like, oh yeah, Dad can put my artwork on the fridge. And so I thought, I took it literally. Be like, I bet fridge. But it reminds me also of that skit, I can't remember what the guy's name is, but it's like, what's inside the fridge, Wayne? You want to know the truth? And then he picks up, it's like the fridge, but it happens to be cardboard, turns it around, it's like, there is no fridge, I lied. And that's kind of what it reminds me of. Just that. And also, I need to store milk in there, obviously. So I can just store milk in these fridges. We will have plenty of milk, and we'll have alternative milk for people who can't drink the normal stuff. Case in point, because I am a very weird ass, I always buy, like, long-lasting milk. So I have, like, long-lasting milk that I use for cooking, and I also have, like, normal milk to drink, but the normal milk happens to be oat milk. So I have, like, oat milk to drink. I've got normal milk for, like, cooking or scrambled eggs or mashed potatoes, or just to, like, bake stuff. And then I have just a random, like, can of melon milk in my fridge at the moment. Wait. I'm a little eepy, so I shall eep in your fridge. Remember, I'm in your fridge. What if the fridge is made out of bees? Oh my god. Long-lasting milk, then why do you keep leaving us to go to the store? It's the oat milk, because I keep drinking it, so it's not the long-lasting stuff that goes out, it's the oat milk, because I've been one of those people who just drink it straight out, just drink it straight. Well, drink it queer, to be fair, but that's beside the point. Oh my god, a wild pal stream when I have to get ready for work. Hiya, Raph. How's it going? How you doing? Do you like the fridge? We now have a fridge ready for people that work. Welcome, your cute tiny friend. Oh my goodness, that is a very on the nose name. I'm gonna go by here so I can actually greet you properly. Welcome. Fridge shopping currently. Yeah, sorry, we were looking at the fridge, which is where I'm gonna be putting, if I end up getting any fan art, that's where I'm gonna be putting it up. Because we have a shelf for like little jokes and stuff. We have a fridge for like artwork. It's a great, nice fridge. Can I store my 3 tiramisu cakes in there? Can I have one? I really like tiramisu. If I could have at least like a portion of one of them, then deal. Sure, great. Oops. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. How about yourself? It's a pleasure to meet you. I heard here is a big library. Yes, this is the welcome to the archives. This is an endless library filled with like all sorts of knowledge, and it's consistently growing. And also, I guess Mix It Up didn't want to work. Hold on, Hades. Mix It Up doesn't want to work. Give me a second. Hades, hold on. You can have one whole one. Thank you. I'm doing great. I am very glad to hear, cute. Or do I call you cute or tiny? Or I call you just cute tiny friend. But sadly I do have to go ready for work. Oh no. Well, to be fair, you get the money in, you're able to gift everyone else subs. And the Nuggy Fund. So I need to add another 200 to that later. And don't forget the Nuggy tax. You can call me Tiny. It's a pleasure to meet you, Tiny. You can just call me Pal. I almost forgot about the stocks. I won't be able to gift for a few months. That's fine. That's a-okay, just as long as you take care of yourself. Okay, I'm just gonna keep tally of how many have been given today. So 1, 2, 3. I have to take care of some stuff before I can give subs. Nah, that's fine. You do what you need to. And 4. Your presence alone is a gift. True. You being here is more than enough. I have to know something for my OC. Okay. What do you need? If I can help in any way I can, I'd be more than happy to. But yeah, no, you go and get ready for work, okay, Rap? Mix Up's just loading again, so I'll tell you when the thing's back up. But for now, I have another 400 points to add to stuff. But bye-bye, enjoy the rest of your streaming day, and everyone's well. Bye-bye. Take care. Hulva. Good luck at work. Yep. So my OC is a 2 centimeter tall vampire by birth. How the heck is that possible? 2 centimeter tall vampire. Okay, so would it happen to be the vampire parents, or like the parents of said vampire happen to also be a similar height? Because if they're similar height, that would explain it. If they're not a similar height, then you could always put it down to like cursed genetics in a way. 2 centimeters is not that bad. No, I'm the first in royal family. I see, okay. In that case, it might be to do with, maybe an imbalance of magic. Because that is quite small, but it's very cute. And so that it'd probably be like an imbalance of magic where, because it's vampire making vampire child, instead of it being having like a normal sort of process, there'll be a little bit more to it, which would counteract like the sizing, which would end up bringing you out kind of tiny, if that makes any sense. So yeah, hopefully that's an explanation that could work. So complicated, but I understand. I do apologize, but I'm glad that you understood a little bit. If there's a way of if I could simplify it, I would. Maya, what's this topic about? I missed a huge part. Tiny vampires. Helping somebody out with their OC. It's been yeah, because no, it would make sense with like magic, because well, like the imbalance considering vampires are undead, and the fact that they do have their own set of magic, but doesn't really clash too much with like normal stuff. Seems to be rare since I don't know of someone else my size. There's always going to be exceptions, and you, my friend, happen to be one of the exceptions. But it's a good exception, because that means you are not like the others. And if anyone ends up picking on you, let me know, because I will be more than happy to tell them off. Let me just quickly test this. Can I finally get the head pats now? Yeah, I'm a little under average. That's okay. You're perfect as you are. Small. I'm just double checking something. Hold on. Is it really not wanting to connect? Hold on. Let me test something here, because this is being an absolute mare with me. Hold on. And no loot in the fridge while I'm trying to fix stuff. The thing might pause a minute. If it does, then that's on me. Yeah, I knew it's on me. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay. Connections. This is fine. This is fine. That's fine. Oh. Oh my goodness. Your cute tiny friend. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives. The memberships are at the front desk. We do have accessibility for even the teeniest of folks. So don't worry. We'll make sure that your membership is U-sized. Maybe not vampires, but there are tiny fairies too. True. Dangerous. Fairies are so nice, but usually 10 centimeters tall. And we got the manual breathing for today. Hooray! I'm really confused as to why this is not working. Huh. This is really strange. Why is it not working? Someone did it for me. You can still redeem it. This one's one of the few that doesn't have like a limit on it. There's breathing too. Tofi. There's breathing too. Don't worry. Gonna switch to the shelf for a second. I'm gonna quickly turn off and turn back on the model just to see if that's going to help in the slightest. Because if that does, that'd be absolutely brilliant. But if it doesn't, then we are currently stuck with a situation where Mix It Up's not working. So I'm gonna have to do a thing or 5. Which is fine. I can deal with that. This one. Boop. Boop. Why is it downloading content now? Every single time. Nah, it's not the same. What about my triggers? Refund. Again, Hades, I'm really sorry. Everything's just going to pot. If it doesn't crash me, I will go and refund you now, okay? Alright, it's definitely past bedtime for me. Good afternoon, pal. Have a great stream. Good night, chat. Have a good time zone. Night, Cove. Take care, okay? Hwyl fella. Nope. Have a good time zone, Cole. I mean, night. Oh dear. What's my time zone? My time zone is British Standard Time. So currently it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Sleep well. Dream of ducks and libraries. I am so sorry about this once again. For some reason, whenever I'm like, oh hey, this thing isn't working, it's because for some reason, as soon as I'm streaming, it happens to be that VTube Studio wants to update on me. You know, fun. Oh, see, 1 hour behind mine. Seems good to me. Ah, thank you. But yay, very close time zones. That's great. I think the closest person to my time zone in chat currently is Hades. I think they're either the same time or about an hour out. Hello! Oh my god, Phil! Hello! Long time no see. How's it going? How you doing? Yeah, please do not mind, same Emeridian. Yep. Yeah, don't mind the shelf at the moment. I'm currently trying to do technical difficulties on the fly because YouTube Studio decided to update. Wait, I just realized I have a hole in my sock. No, not a hole. No, that's not good. It's not good at all. I hate it when you have when you just have like holes in your socks for no reason. And it's even worse if you figure it out while you're out and about or stuff too. Because it's like, okay, so why is my pinky toe cold? And then you end up taking your shoes off and you realize there is just like a tiny hole. Good, what about you? I'm doing okay, thank you. Not the most productive day today for like streams or work, but we are getting there with other bits and pieces. So today is more of a vibing time. I have a hole in my sock. It's a big one. It's only one hole though. Well, as long as there's only one extra hole, because there should only be one hole, which is to put the actual foot in. Pinky. Hades. Students are coming into the laboratory. Be right back. No worries, Diamond. No worries. Sorry if I'm loud again. I'm an idiot. I left my tea go cold again. I've got this lemon and ginger tea. And I thought I was going to drink. It while it's hot. Did I do that? Did I how? No, he has one hole. It's, okay, so the one hole happens to be the one that your foot goes in, and there's no other hole in there, right, Dofi? Well. Good morning, Nat. How's it going? How you doing? Everything's crashing. Also, Nat, you weren't here. We have a fridge now. We have a fridge section to put like all the artwork. So your work's on the fridge. But yeah, good morning. Reason why I'm currently stalling you guys out with fridges and stuff is because the model decided, hey, we're not going to work with Mix It Up. And I try and load it back up again, and suddenly it tells me, hey, we need to update VTube Studio as soon as I go live. And it's like, great. That's basically what's going on. But yeah, welcome in. I'm sorry if this is like a bit too high energy for you, because I know for a fact you've just woken up. So, I am sorry if this is not like the relaxed vibes you're wanting. Or were expecting at the moment, because I am going to do another thing, I swear. And by another thing, it is distract you all with other vibes and opportunities, and taking inspiration from one of my other streamer friends who happens to be live at the moment. I believe they're still live at the moment. I need to check if they're live at the moment. Did I remember something about being live at the moment? Isn't this relaxed right now? I'm glad you think so. I'm hoping it's relaxed for you guys at the moment. I sometimes feel like whenever I'm going, I think I'm a bit too hyperactive. So I think what I feel is hyperactive, you guys still feel as relaxed. So that's how I'm going about it. Yep, they are live doing stuff. That's okay. So yeah, my friend Noisy, when I ended up tuning into one of their Zatsus, and they're currently live at the moment. And I got inspired a little bit by what they were doing. I swear to God, you sound so similar to a person I know. Oh, right. It'll be very funny if I do know you. Oh no. Can I ask, Tiny, how did you find me? Because that's a fun one. Oh, I don't have the mode on to help me read the text. Just give me a second. Where is it? This one. I'm gonna have to do that for a bit. Boom, boom, boom. Stormzy666. Hiya. Welcome. Don't mind the welcome. Just don't mind the fridge for a second. I'm just trying to fix my model and stuff. Because I'm trying to see if I need to do a thing. I think I'm okay now. But yeah, welcome. Oh, no, I reset the chat. No. Yeah, welcome. No, streamer. Oh, you recognize? Oh, I see. You got recommended to me, so why not say hello? Oh, that's really sweet. I'm glad. But I can assure you, this is the only channel I stream on. We got obliterated. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you guys to get obliterated. This was not the intention. Let me double check if these work now. Do they? Yep. Okay. Okay, we're free to do stuff now. Okay, model's all fixed. Everything's fine. I'm not lagging too much. I don't know a single person from the UK, so don't worry. Well, well, my stress levels have gone down now, so thank you for the reassurance. Let me check if Pal is a second channel down with milk. Hi, squirrel. How's it going? How you doing? Told you I committed to the bit. You now have mod status. But no. How about I'm good and you? I'm not doing too bad, yeah. Just trying to get stuff like fixed and all that. So then when I finally get to the thing I was going to do, then we could do it. So I might do a thing where I just stock up on bits. So hold on. I don't know if some of this music is going to get me like not copyright, but just like muted on certain bits. But if it does, then we are going to take that risk today. Because I am a little too lazy to put on the Chillhop with other bits and... Oh boy, not more we now have the people for the thighs talk. This is fine. This is not. It's fine. I'm kidding. Okay, so if I've done this correctly and it's not going to dox me in any way, shape or form, I press this. I have another thing up instead. Ta-da! So instead of the normal layout of, hey, we're playing a game. Potato, you're now breathing manually. So yeah, instead of doing the thing of that, Slow Roads is a pretty nice website. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it wasn't necessarily putting it on for the sake of needing to like play it. It's more of we have background, and then because we have the background going off, I can just ramble. Because sometimes I find it a little boring just to natter, but there's nothing in the background going on. If it decides to like load. Okay. Let me at least change that to day. Or like snowy. There we go. That should work, right? That's not too bad. Unless it stops and does that, you know. No, wait, we're good. We're good. If it lags, it lags. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm taking that. I should stop coming to the college without eating breakfast. Diamond, go at least get some breakfast eventually, okay? Just get something to eat. Forgot to, how may I call you? You can call me Pal. You can call me, another couple of nicknames people have given me are Doodlebob and Dad. So, those are also valid. If you mean like how may I call you in terms of pronouns, I go by any and all. So, if you wish to call me she, you can do that. If you wish to call me he or they or any neos, I'm happy with that too, as that. I never eat breakfast and I'm always fine with that, but you can do it. How do you prefer it? And, oh, Dofi's happy with Doodlebob. Yeah, I'm happy with Doodlebob now. Another email. Oh. Okay, that's a thing. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a little laggy on. Yeah. I might make the thingy bigger. This is like a test sort of stream for seeing if this layout ends up working at all. Because if it does, then I might use this for like for example, maybe putting in the background like jellyfish or whatever. What am I studying today? Today is less of did I put studying stream in there or did I just put cozy stream? Hold on. Because I usually do studying streams. And my studying relates to creative writing and it's linked to a lot more of that sort of either I'm writing or I'm studying alongside the writing. And why are we clipping into mountains? Wait, are you not driving? No, I put on auto. No, I'm not even touching this. I put this on auto. I'm too dumb for studying. Nah, you're fine. It's a case of sometimes you can focus on stuff, sometimes you can't. Today is one of those days where I've done a little bit of work, but I haven't been able to focus like at all on what I've been wanting to do. Because I have a list, I've done most of my lists, so I thought I'd do little bits and pieces on while I'm like talking to you instead, because I've got stuff to read. I might do some writing on paper, if anything. Wait, how hard can you crash in this game? I don't know, I've never tried it. We're gonna crash. It's normal, it's Tesla's autopilot. Oh, okay. And nah, okay. I see you. I see you. Bedtime story. I get you. Right, you've got options. So I'm currently in the middle of reading for you guys a book. Damn it, A City Dreaming. Or I have another book which is basically small like short stories that are crime. Would you prefer a crime story at the moment, or would you prefer another chapter of A City Dreaming? It's up to you. Because I have both books with me. I can do whatever. I don't have... Wait. I did not pack Grimm's Tales because it was... oops. Because it was too big to use. But yeah, up to you whether you prefer me to go for one or the other. Crimes I must commit. Well, you see, you're in luck. I do have a crime list, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll go get the book now. I'm going to quickly put you in the fridge, just so you don't lag too much for a minute. Hold on. Where's the crime book? There we go. Found it. Oh, correction. It's not crimes, it's just murder. it's just murder stories, which I think are good enough, right? Again, I have to say that today is just a test for that layout because I'm doing bits and pieces in the background at the same time. Why is it so cold here? I don't know. I'm having to like it for some reason it's colder here too. Okay, I'm back. It's kind of cold here, and I don't know why because it's supposed to be like springtime, and I have to wear my penguin onesie in order to like keep warm because it's fluffy and it keeps me safe. Just give me the hit list. Me. I am the only person on that hit list. Just take me out, squirrel. Aim the red dot right at my head. I'm kidding. I found the library. Yay! It's summer weather here. Hey, summer weather's good. It's getting to be summer anyway. No can do. What do you mean no can do? You asked. AKA the Discord. Ah, right. You're more than welcome to stay and chill. There might be bits and pieces that tend to be... Correction, there's no things that tend to be anything. It's a very relaxing place. And I hope you enjoy, either way. I'm just gonna keep that one closed instead. You were one of the people I cannot whack. Why? Also, I saw you have law. Yes. I'm currently in the making of making a library. Well, making a blog, which happens to link to said law. Just double checking if this is still working. Hold on. Boom. Boom. I'm gonna have to close this one too. That's fine. Okay, that's technically works. So I'm currently writing law on my blog, so every so often you're just gonna see like little snippets here and there of just stuff coming out. I was making a joke about being in the fridge. Oh no. Well, you can stay in the fridge as long as you like. Either way. Sorry, the joke went over my head just like an airplane. Squirrel, because I cannot. Come on! You can take the shot. I believe in you. I believe you can take the shot, squirrel. Actually. Easy way of doing this. If I hover over there and then do that. Okay, that works. I think. Kind of. I got my law already, but I could use some more details. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Actually, developing law is like the confusing part. Also, I'm having a really weird issue with this not wanting to go. Hold on. Let me try a different thing. I can take the shot. I refuse to. The little beans. Welcome to the archives. Memberships are at the front desk, but we are currently in the process of moving them around. Let me just try this instead. So I can just keep it open while also... There we go. So that's... Okay, that's at least... Yeah, that's fine. Hello! Hello! Pleasure... It's a pleasure to see you. But also, the fact that you're using breathing, that's... it's quite funny. But yeah, okay. So before I end up going completely off track, you have just in time to get cozy with a murder story. So, yep, I have this anthology here of like a couple of different authors. The book happens to be called The Starlings and Other Other Stories. 12 stories inspired by David Wilson photographs, a murder squad, and accomplices anthology. So you joined just in time for a nice little murder mystery. So what this book is, I can't show you visuals, I'm afraid, because I don't have like a camera set up for that. But what it is there are 12 different pictures that they've chosen, and those pictures happen to inspire them to write a story. And so, yeah, we're gonna go for a murder mystery. So the first one is called Homecoming. I know the... You do? Oh my goodness. Funnily enough, I have a signed copy. I got, myself and my sibling happened to go to, one of the book... managed to get the book signed. That's really cool. You also do? Oh, that's great. Well then, I'm in good company. Never mind, I don't. It's okay. Radio. It's cool, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry if the model's like lagging a bit. Sometimes it happens. I'm running like too many things at once again. Okay, so we have the first story is called Homecoming. The day was ending as he reached the house. The roof still held, but the windows had gone. The doors too. And sorry, I just had to see chat for a second. Why am I close so uncomfortable for no reason? Oh no, that's not good. Okay. We're playing as Ryan Gosling. I can't focus. Oh my goodness. I don't know. All I know is we live and we learn. Right. I'll start again quickly. The day was ending as he reached the house. The roof still held, but the windows had gone. The doors too. And in front of where the path had once been, a cloud of gnats danced over a large puddle. A few more years, and the whole lot would collapse. The stone returned to the earth, the foundations become choked by rough grass and bracken and briars. I had a little nut tree. Nothing would it bear, but a silver nutmeg and a golden pear. He hadn't thought of the song for years. Susan singing. Whirling round in the snow, her new purple herringbone coat, the colour of the heather on the moor, flecked with white and black, spinning out as she turned, her raven hair whipping about, always dancing like she couldn't keep still. She would learn the latest moves in the playground and teach Hugh. Giddy goat, their father would say, smiling. But their mother called her willful and impudent. This dump, Susan used to call it. I'm going to leave this dump and go to London. She would be a dancer or a singer. Hugh didn't want her to go and leave him behind, but she promised to send for him. We could share a flat, and have parties, and go travelling in a bus with all our friends, and never go to chapel again. The chapel, Mother's passion, dominated their lives. Mother had come to Wales as an evacuee from Liverpool. Her family were killed in the Blitz, and so she had stayed on with the old minister and his housekeeper. He was of the fire and brimstone school and taught Mother his ways. Hugh remembered her voice, going on and on and on about the wickedness of people. How corrupt and immoral they were, perverted and shameless, degenerates living in the gutter. On and on until Father would get up and walk out. He'd be gone for hours, and Hugh would have a sick ache inside of him in case Father didn't come home, but he always did. Hugh stepped inside the cottage. The place was stripped bare. He wondered who'd done that, removed the bed and the dresser, the table and chairs. It smelled of mice and mould. The paint on the walls was mottled and flaking. Chunks of plaster littered the floor. In the back room were signs that people had sheltered here. Old fires, cans and crisp packets. Tramps, perhaps, too far off the beaten track for anyone else. Out the back, wilderness had taken over. He walked, treading down the brambles thick as rope, the fruit on them glistening fat and black. Glass and guttering snapped underfoot. This was a kitchen garden, once. The soil was poor, but his mother had coaxed potatoes and leeks, raspberries and pears from it. The hazel tree was still there, at the end beside the hawthorn. He and Susan would pick the cobnuts, once the bright green shells turned brown, cracking them in their back teeth and fishing out the sweet nut meat. Hugh loved Susan. She was the warmth of the house, so when she went off to Cardiff, he had for a time resented her. He wondered if she would send for him once he was finished with school. But no word came, and eventually he took up the apprenticeship in the merchant navy. He'd send a postcard or two at first, from new continents, new countries, out of a sense of duty. He wrote once he was settled in New Zealand, so they'd have an address for him, but he got no reply. 47 years since he had left, nearly half a century. His mother posted a note, brief and formal, in 2001, after his father's funeral. And once she'd gone, the solicitor had written to say the cottage, with its 2 acres, was his. Nothing left to Susan, all to him. Hold on. Don't mind me not being able to focus on the story. May I ask how long the story is? Give me a second. Again, if you can't like keep up with it, it's all good. So we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We currently have 7 more pages. It's not the worst, but I know that sometimes I usually tell like slightly short stories, but it's all good. Somehow I can't concentrate today. No, that's fine. You don't necessarily need to concentrate. If you just want to just put me in the background for a bit until I'm finished, feel free to, because I'd rather if you're gonna focus on something else that's gonna be a bit more stimulating for you, I'm more than happy for you to do that. I'm not offended. Don't worry. But for now, I'm gonna continue finishing the story because I have that redeem. Okay. Have fun. Thank you. And thank you so much for tuning in too. Okay, back to it. Let it rot, he thought, but then he got the diagnosis. The only treatment, palliative. He needed to put his affairs in order while they'd still let him travel. Straightforward enough to Auckland, no dependents, no property to dispose of. Raymond and he had built a life together, but Raymond had died far too young, before they'd developed the anti-retrievals, and Hugh had never found anyone else. He would leave his savings to Susan, and the same with the cottage. It wasn't worth much, but it would be hers. After floundering himself, he hired an investigator to trace her. No news as yet. According to the records, she'd not married, but Hugh took heart from the fact that she hadn't died either. Hugh looked across the moorland to the horizon. You could see for 15 miles and no other building in view. Rushes marked the paths of streams descending the hills from the limestone crags, and here and there were lone trees forced to grow sideways by the wind. Sheep dotted the landscape, and lower down the valley the slopes were divided by dry stone walls. Nothing of it had changed. He was 11 when Susan fell pregnant. She was 15. She never went back to school after Christmas. She had to stay in. No chapel, no trips to town. Hidden if anyone called, though barely anyone ever did. Glandular fever, that's what Hugh had to say if he was asked. She had told him about Gwyn Davis, in the year above her, how he was sweet on Susan, how he wanted to go to London too. She swore Hugh to silence. He knew it was a terrible thing, a sin, an abomination, his mother called it. One of the few times she mentioned the fact. It was a secret. Even in the house, between the 4 of them, it was a secret. Everybody pretending that it wasn't there, wasn't happening. When the time came, the child would go to a decent Christian family. He'd overheard his mother tell Susan. Susan never talked about the baby. One time Hugh asked, a Sunday when they were alone, their parents at the morning service. Hugh had been sick with tonsillitis. He was almost better, but claimed he still felt ill, so he could stay behind. They had switched the radio over to the light program, Easy Beat. The reception was crackly. Billy J. Kramer, Jerry and the Pacemakers, the Beatles, I saw her standing there. But Susan sang along and Hugh joined in. He danced too, and she cheered him on. Susan was stroking her stomach, which was big by then, and Hugh said, "Does it feel strange?" And she flinched, like he'd pinched her, and she moved her hand away. He had felt stupid. But then she started on knock-knock jokes, and he felt better. It was July, hot and airless, and Hugh had woken up in the middle of the night, thirsty, to hear his parents arguing. "I'll fetch the doctor," his father said. "No," his mother said. "If we call the hospital." "It's nature's way," she said. "It's too soon," the father said. "Do you want us shamed? Vilified? Do you want the whole valley to know we have a daughter who's no better than a bitch in heat?" his mother said. "But if... It's God's will," she said, "and nature's way." "Jean, no." Hugh heard steps, the creak of boards by Susan's door. "Leave her," Mother said. "I'll see to her." The front door shut, and then there was a bang of the gates as his father left. Susan was moaning. When it got light, Hugh had to stay outside all day, weeding the vegetable patch, which was full of couch grass and dock and thistles. His mother called Hugh for tea, just the two of them at the table. "Your sister's ill, so you leave her alone, you hear?" she said. "Yes," he said. "Is it the baby coming?" "There is no baby," his mother said. And later still, as the dusk came in, his father was back. Hugh heard him digging, the crisp cut of the spade, the chink when it struck rock. Peering out of his bedroom window, Hugh saw his father with the spade, at the end of the vegetable beds, along from the hazel tree. Susan never sang again, not that he heard. She was sullen, refusing to speak, not eating or washing, her face to the wall. Now and then exploding with an anger that seemed too large for the house. Shouting and swearing, calling his mother awful names and hitting out. Raving that if Mother had sent for help, the baby might have lived, and that she was no better than a murderer. His mother would slap her quiet. "Gotta go sleep, good luck on stream." "No worries. Sleep well, Hulva." And if Susan still ranted, his mother would reach for the stick. Hugh had been camping with the Scouts in August, a brief respite. His father collected him from the hall in town after finishing his shift at the quarry. He told Hugh on the drive back that Susan had run away, that Mother was furious, but there was nothing to be done about it. Hugh was cross too, that she'd gone without telling him. "Did she go to London?" Hugh said. "I don't know," his father said. "Cardiff, probably." When he got the chance, Hugh sneaked into her room to check, and it was true. Her coat and bag were gone. She'd not even left a note for him, but then if Mother had discovered the note, she might have found a way to stop Susan going. Hugh waited for news, a letter, but none came. Or if it did, his mother got to it first and threw it on the fire. Word got round school that Susan had gone to Cardiff. Boys would come up to it saying, "Your sister's working the docks, isn't she?" Sniggering. He puzzled over that. A 15-year-old girl hired as a stevedore, until Thomas Vaughan told him, in the crudest possible terms, how she was earning a living. Hugh's face burned up and he wanted to thump Thomas Vaughan, but he just walked off. After that, school was a torture to be endured. The days, the months, stretching out, aching into the distance. The house was a miserable place, with Susan gone. Hugh thought his father missed her too, silent on their morning drives when he'd drop Hugh off on the road to walk the rest of the way to school. Silent all the time. Away from the house even more. His father looked older, smaller, like an apple shrinking with age. If father had only stood up to Mother, then maybe the doctors could have saved the baby, and Susan wouldn't have gone just yet. As soon as he could, Hugh left it all behind. "Hi, Paulina. I'm just reading a story quickly, so if you put how you are, how you doing, how's it going, I will get back to the message in a minute." Hugh found a stone, almost level, where he could sit and watch the sun bleed across the sky and sink beyond the horizon. As the darkness fell, the bats came out to feed, spinning and swooping not far above his head. Stars glittered and a waxing crescent moon hung, the other way around from at home. The pain was back. It was time for his tablet, so he rose slowly and used the light of his phone to guide his way through the undergrowth and the shell of the house back to the car where he would sleep. No doubt the hire company would charge him for the state of it, mud and scratches from bucking up the old lane. The temperature soon dropped. His breath misted the windows, but he had a blanket and a flask of coffee, so he drank half of it, then pushed the seat back as far as it would go and pulled the blanket up to his chin. He wondered if she'd made it to London, had become a singer or a dancer. If she had any more children, then he'd be an uncle. That thought made him feel odd. Nice, though. At first, light crept over the land. Hugh took his tablets and finished the coffee. He got the things out of the boot. He had called at a large DIY store on the New Ring Road outside the town, of where he'd bought the spade and a plastic storage box, in case he did find anything. A bundle of bones, he'd guessed by now. Hugh hoped that Susan wouldn't think he was acting out of turn, wanting to find the child and give him a burial, when it was her baby after all. He'd intended to discuss it with her, plan it together. What if they couldn't track her down? What would he put on the headstone? Baby born too soon? Was it a boy or a girl? Had she named the child? He wasn't even sure of the date. He only knew it was July 1963. It would be so much easier to do this all with her. The day was fair. A breeze from the west, clear blue sky, and the promise of warmth to come. He saw rabbits scatter as he walked to the hazel tree. The ground was hard to dig, tangled thick with roots, and he hadn't the strength that he used to have. He stopped several times, sweat stinging his eyes, blisters breaking on his palms. After half an hour, he'd found nothing. Had he been wrong, guessing his father had buried the stillborn baby? Was his memory playing tricks? Hugh began again, a new hole further along. The sun burned the back of his neck, and he heard the burbling song of skylarks and grasshoppers cricketing, and then the whistling cry of a red kite. He straightened up and narrowed his eyes to watch the raptors circling the hillside. He kept digging. He found a tiny hand first, like a monkey's paw, and then the rest of it, not much bigger than a rabbit skeleton, along with scraps of fabric, a towel or something. He lifted the bones out and placed them in the plastic box. He thought it was all there, but then decided to dig another foot to the right to make sure. When his shovel hit resistance, he tested the soil around, driving the spade in until he got purchase, digging it out, scooping back more earth. Panting, his throat parched. Herringbone cloth, the colours still clear. Hanks of black hair. His blood froze. Trembling, he dug up more and found a skull, a jagged line fractured to the temple. Susan spinning, her arms wide, her voice strong and clear. I skipped over water, I danced over sea, and all the birds in the air, they couldn't catch me. Hugh saw the cotton grass shiver in the wind, and heard the song of the skylarks rejoicing above. He set down his spade, and knelt, and lifted his face to the sky. There we go, there's the story. What a plot twist, huh? If people manage to get the plot twist from that. Let me just put the book over here. The novel's gonna go weird. It's okay. It's gonna go quickly. There we go. Okay. It's all good. Also, I'm good. What about you? I'm doing okay, Paulina. Thank you very much. You just joined in time for the end of the murder story. Dead from exams. Oh boy. I hope you're doing better, Dofi. Is it okay that the road is a bit lagging? Yes. Yes, it's okay that the load's lagging because I am also lagging. I was trying to see if I could do a thing, and the answer is no. Unless I were to try and do something else. I might have to experiment with like something else to test in the background, so hold on. Yeah, I get it. Let me, I'm gonna move to this one for a minute. Actually, hold on. I move back to this one. I do the normal thing of hiding that, and I'll put you back onto the normal one for a little bit. While I do something here. Because it's definitely just like a just chatting / cozy-esque stream today rather than like anything properly there. As I've already struggled to focus today. So it is just going to be rambles upon rambles. Could I suggest a video of fractals on YouTube? Ooh. Of fractals, you say? I mean, sure. I'd be interested. I think that'd be okay. Hold on. Oh, I see. If it's what I'm thinking with fractals, it's a mathematics thing. And while we have a little bit of trauma of maths on this channel, it's not the worst. We'd be able to watch something like that. Because I didn't want to like outright copy my friend, but at the same time, because what they did was they put like videos of trains on, and then we just watched like videos of trains while they were talking. And I thought, hey, let's do something. But yeah. Well, you know, I could find like a live. Oh no, it has nothing to do with. Oh, different. Okay, so different thing. What are fractals in this case? Because the only one I know is like the geometric shapes, which I. Oh. Today I met a girl on TikTok. She had live, and she spoke quite good English, and so I thought that she's really American or British. And unexpectedly, I know that she's Russian, but lives in Korea right now. When you've spoken Russian on the stream while I've been there. That's actually that's quite funny. You never know what sort of interactions you're gonna get. And that's just a very wholesome one, to be honest. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Let me see. Okay. Let me. You know what? I'm doing a different thing. I'm trying to think. And right now I began to think, what does chupo mean? Chupo, okay. Ooh, actually. Nah. Well, at least I know the zoning out thing technically works. It's just I need to find something that's a little less like laggy in order to put on in the background. Is there any role other than head librarian? Well, yes, there's technically library dweller. If you read the rules and then you press the little role thing there, you should be given the library dweller role, because otherwise, because head librarian is technically for me. And then library assistant happens to be somebody else I trust very much. But you already have library dweller, so you're... Currently there's no other major roles, I guess? Oh. Over head librarian. Oh, no. There is no other roles over head librarian. That is just... There's only one head librarian, and that is me. Because I asked, are you Korean? And she said that word. Oh, I see. A type of mathematical shape that are infinitely complex. Sure. Oh. I mean, I was technically close. It is a mathematical thing. But, yeah, those are interesting. Are you wise? That is a very good question. I don't know. I have never been asked that, and I don't know how to respond to being asked, hey, do you think you are wise? So my answer is, I don't know. That's up to other people to debate if they see me as wise. I try my best to be useful with information. I don't necessarily would consider myself wise. So yeah, sorry to do with math. No, that's okay, Stormzy. It happens sometimes. No, we only have like minor trauma for the maths because at one point there was somebody I would consider wise if you know a lot. I try to learn as much as possible at times, so I am not necessarily wise, but I am learning to become wise. Can I start a cult in the library? We already have a union. There are a couple of my other friends have cults already, so one of them has an army technically. Another one definitely has a cult. My viewers about, oh geez, it's at least like over a month ago now. At least like 2 months ago now. They ended up unionizing. And so we have a union. And the union tends to work together in order for me to get funny things done. So, for example, there is a redeem that is basically called Pal Nuggies, and which is a very weird thing. Which we pull together points, and it will be at the end of the month. We end up seeing how many points they have and where they're going to sink them into. Hydrate, by the way. Yep, don't worry, I'm keeping myself hydrated. I have like 2-3 different drinks. I've already finished like one of them, so I'm on to like mixing between the other two. It's kind of why I don't have a hydrate reminder, because I tend to I hydrate more when I'm streaming than when I'm not. So I don't necessarily need like the hydrate reminder for the streams. It tends to be after the streams where I keep forgetting. And thank you, Hiya Bronze. How's it going? How you doing? We're now up to like 500 points redeemed this stream, so I can add them to the tally later. I'm mostly the person who reminds the streamer to hydrate. Ah, aren't you a sweet? You are such a sweetheart. But thank you so much. I do all the proper functions. I hydrate. I make sure everything else is good. Oh god. Yep, you are back to your old tricks. But hello, Bronze. It's always a pleasure to see you, even if you are trying to cause my demise in a certain way. And yes, I know I'm being very dramatic by calling arguing over a certain term demise, but we live and we learn. Am I a writer? I would like to consider myself one. as a little bit of like background, I currently am studying a master's in creative writing. I do have a blog at the moment that I've been working towards. So if you wanted to like look at that, feel free to, because I have like stories on there. It'll be where I put like some life updates. I don't understand a single thing. I'm so sorry. Yes, I am a writer. I am not published. Well, technically I am, but it happens to be self-publishing through a blog, because that does count as publishing. I study creative writing, and I like to write stories where I can. I have small brain today because I didn't sleep enough. I will do my best to try and explain better. I'm sorry if I ramble a bit too much. Sometimes I tend to go on a bit much, and it means that I tend to go a little bit faster. So if I am in a train of thought, just pause me, tell me where you struggled a bit. I can repeat. Usually I'm not that lost. No, that's okay. That's okay. So we all have those days, honestly. But yeah, Bronze, how's it properly going? How you doing today? Because it's totally not been a while. Totally not. This thing. Okay. Let me see. Because I'm actually marked off quite a bit from my like tick list. How long are you planning to stream? Since it's very nice to chat with you. I'd probably be streaming for like at least another hour, because there are days where I can definitely do a bit more endurance. And the usual times I stream are between like 2 to 3 hours on certain days. So Tuesdays I definitely stream. Thursdays are like 50-50 for whether I am, and Fridays I definitely stream too. And then I stream on the weekend as well, as like a very rough sort of timetable. I'll also eat quickly since I didn't eat something today besides water. Go eat. It doesn't matter how long it takes, just go and eat, okay? And rest of you all too. Make sure you eat, make sure you drink, make sure you take care of yourselves, because the most important thing isn't simply to be here or be with your streamer and to support them. It is to take care of yourselves, because you are the top priority. Just as much as people will remind people, or you guys will remind myself and other streamers to drink, to take care of themselves, we also want the same for you. So please make sure that you go take care. The PowerPoint, it was this one. So I'll do a little bit more of that later anyway. Okay, as an idea. Hold on. I had a thought. I lost my thought. Okay, no, I have my thought again. What I've been planning to do for a little bit was to get a postcard written for somebody close in my life. So I just need to. So while I ramble to you guys, I can also write that postcard. So then I can get that sent off, and that can go to wherever it needs to be. And I also need to buy more postcards. Not gonna lie, because I have some very pretty ones. I'd have to actually take a picture and show them at some point. What I'd probably show you would be my stuff on my pinboard. 2 birds, 1 buck. Exactly. I'm able to stream and relax because it's cozy stream rather than properly productive. But for my thing this week, I did put down for me to write a postcard, because I've been meaning to do that for a couple of weeks. I technically need to write two. One specifically to this person, and then another one for my best friend, because she, bless the absolute angel that she is, two brain cells, no book. No, we have a book. We have a book. No, but yeah, for my best friend, bless the angel that she is, because she knows that I do a lot of like short stories on postcards. She ended up giving me like a couple of them in the last letter she wrote me. So, and she's just like, I can't wait to see if you write me a story or not. So of course, I'm going to be trying to write her like a small story and put that in for the next letter I send her. Because again, I've mentioned before, but to the new people, I like writing letters, and I like writing postcards to people. And that, so whether it be like people who have known me for years or like friends online, I like just writing letters and getting them sent, because you never know, it makes someone's day. Or it at least makes one of us happy to actually write them, and then if they happen to like it when they receive them, even better. I just realized how many butterfly sort of postcards I have here. Let's see. How have I managed to not... You know what? Let me see. I'll go with this one, actually. This one looks educational, therefore I'm going to use it. What I tend to do, if I'm writing postcard fiction happens to be a term of, well, like, it's under the umbrella of flash fiction, and flash fiction is anything under 1,500 words. And the basics of that include anything below that, and there are different terms for it. And the term postcard fiction is either for a story that is about 250 words, or a story that can fit on the back of a postcard. And I've got into the habit a little bit more of writing like either snippets or like starting points of stories on backs of postcards, and I pin them up on like a pinboard, because it's nice to see how my collection's going. I always bring a postcard with me in my main writing notebook whenever I'm going to my lessons, having to go through the void into a different pocket dimension just to get that sent. But yeah, I enjoy like doing that and being able to show that, hey, I am technically improving as a writer, or I do technically have ideas that I want to write down. As a small example, there was a story that I did read out yonks ago on a stream, which was about which was called The Morning Man, and it started off as a postcard, and then I adapted that postcard into a different flash fiction for my class, which I got given edits for, and then I gave that in, and then yada yada, all that sort of cool stuff. Which reminds me, I still need to actually check if that other story is going to get accepted or not. Oh no. I'm just really rambling about class now. So another story, this is just the story rambling section. So yeah, it might not be for everybody. But we have an anthology coming up. And that anthology had a theme of between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. And with the fact that it was between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m., it could be anything around that time. So, for example, say it could have been some like monsters coming out at 12 and disappearing at 1. It could be like a snapshot of someone being stuck in that sort of time. Like random thoughts that happened. The hard limit for it was 500 words. But we did accept shorter. We didn't allow poetry though, because that's a little bit of a fiddly area, and not all of us are poetry perfectionists, myself included. But yeah, so I happen to enter something into that, despite me being part of the team that's supposed to be editing it all and getting that sorted. If we happen to be like editing them tomorrow, that'd be quite funny, because I just said, hey, I can walk out the room. One of you can send me a rejection letter. It's all good. But now, I kind of played on, as like a idea. I played on daydreaming at night about what is considered V Coffee House, but it is Coffee House. So I did a play on like using the V as the F's instead, and I was actually selling it as a cafe. But it was like, hey, the interior is kind of normal. It smells a little bit like blueberries, and then as the thing that makes it feel wild and wonderful is like, now who are the people who end up coming in here? And the descriptions I put, a little bit weaker than I thought I'd like, but I know that's probably going to be flagged up when they look through it. But it was a lot of fun to do, because it was a case of, I can actually imagine what the coffee house would look like if I were to be there. I've made that too small. Because imagine just a coffee house that's made up of nothing but VTubers, huh? What would your first thought be? Just seeing everyone in there, would you think that it's like, oh, it's just cosplay, and then you see the actual ears twitching? That'd be a fun one. It's like you go in there expecting to get like a coffee, and instead of it, you come out of there with like a bunch of cat ears and a whole range of different curses put on you. Oh, and your dessert being yoinked by a dessert angel, of course. We can't forget yoinks, eh? That's better. I did use the right postcard, thank goodness. Okay, so there's that. It feels weird like streaming at this time, because there's always going to be, I don't actually know who's live that I know of at the moment. I'll have to quickly double check that. So hold on. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So who do I know who's currently live? Okay, Rue's live. That makes sense. Noisy live. Oh, he's in Spirit City. That's it. Maddie just went live. Honolulu. Spirit went live too. Okay. Couple of people I know. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I was hoping at some point I could actually do that, so then I could have something in the background and then I can just let you guys watch something while I do stuff. But it's a bit laggy if I do that with the tech I have. Unless I decided to like switch everything off, not including the laptop and stuff, mind you. Instead of like just switching everything in the background off, or as many things in the background as I possibly can off, and then put on a game that you can just watch, like one of the idle games. The issue is I haven't found a suitable idle game as of yet that I could basically put on and people could just watch for all eternity. I'm still looking. I am very much still looking for something that would fit that bill, that I could also reset without it being too like awkward. Because I play a couple of different like idle games. Idle is in IDLE, not IDOL. I'm not the best with idle, but I'm good with idle. You know, not confusing at all between idle and idle. But yeah, with that, it happens to be, if I could find one. Idle is good. Yeah, idle's good. Idle at least means that there is something going on, and even with that, it is still processing. So you can have it on the background, nothing really matters too much. You can just leave it, and very funky, very cool, and also allows you to just do whatever you want. There is, I don't know if this is gonna make me lag, but if it does, that'd be hilarious either way. Where's my tab? There it is. In terms of Steam, there is one game in particular that I saved a while back, and I must say it wasn't worth it, but it's hilarious either way, which was, I think it was just it's either in General No Chiefs or Soft with No Chiefs. I think it's in Soft with No Chiefs. Cookie Clicker. No, I'm not paying for Cookie Clicker. Nah, the online version's free. I'm not paying for Cookie Clicker. Let me see. Which one was it? Not that one. Is it General? Did I put in General No Chiefs? Oh, damn it. Nope, I didn't actually save it in there at all. It's paid. Yeah, if you want it on a Steam, it's paid. You have to pay for it on Steam. It's like £3. It's not worth it. It's not worth it just for like Cookie Clicker. You have the adventure capitalist and God. Oh, steaminess. Funnily enough, adventure capitalist doesn't like working. I've tried playing it, and also it's free as well, which is good, but where is it? Oh, I have a oh, and Communist. Yeah, both are good. Oh, I forgot I had a game that's called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. I might actually have to play that, because it's a psychological horror. I have yet to play it, but it's literally just called Bag Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. Also, I'm back. Welcome back, Tiny! A what? Yes, it's milk inside of bag of milk inside a bag of milk. It's a game. But no, the idle one I'm talking about is called... It's to do with like mindfulness. One second. It's called Mindfulness Simulator ASMR meditation game. It is so stupid. You are just a hovering rock going through a forest. And that's it. I thought there was going to be like a little bit more to it, like a little bit more interaction. You'd be able to like do something with it. Nah. You are just a rock hovering in the jungle, potentially being able to float off stuff. And it's crashed my laptop before. It doesn't take too much to like play it, I guess. I don't think. But it's very like basic, and it's It lags. Be right back. No worries, no worries. But yeah, that's a fun one. Speaking of fun, I bought a couple of games yesterday. Probably bad coding. Yeah, it's a really stupid game. I don't remember if I paid for it or not, but either way, I'm past the threshold if I did. So, I'll keep it. Sorry. Spaghetti coding does that, by the way. Gotcha. Note to self: I'm not using spaghetti. But yeah, I bought a couple of games like yesterday because there was a whole bunch of sales. I would like to admit, majority of them were actual cozy games. Use rice coding is better. Of course. Or potato coding. Potato coding is great. No spaghetti by then. I'll make you spaghetti. I have so much like leftover spaghetti from when I was doing a thing. I can make spaghetti. Albeit that wasn't my plan to make spaghetti tonight, but I can make spaghetti. But no, I bought like 6 games yesterday because I saw they were on sale and I had a couple of extra funds, so I did. But it's that spaghetti almost. Look, I can be both. I could be both a father and a mother. I'm a bit more qualified to be one more than the other. Now I can't sing that funny Eminem song. You can still sing it, it's fine. You can do whatever you like, to be honest. I'm only a dad because that's the middle name. If I changed it to M, we could do that. Migo EPs, have a good stream. You sleep well, Hulvauer, nos da. Night night, Dofi. It is always a pleasure to see you. Oops, that was loud. But yes, back to the game haul. Majority of them are cozy. Because I am a sucker for cozy games, and I am very particular if I'm going to be getting games. So, it's a case of, if I'm going to get them, I tend to like doing it myself. Because I know that I feel a bit better buying them. So your middle name is that? No, it's Dilwyn. My middle name is Dilwyn. It's Welsh. It's from the valleys. Oh, I sound so stupid. I don't even sound Welsh when I say that, I don't think. I know what the Welsh accent's supposed to sound like. I just don't have it. Oh. Indy Ladoin. Hi. Well, wait. I can't read. Indy Ladoin. Hello. Welcome. Do you play any horror games? Well, do you like to play horror games? One is fine. Gotcha. So. Hi. Welcome. My name's Pal. Second of all, I like playing horror. I don't play too many, though. So, it's a case of... I play more psychological horrors, if anything, and that's always like a hit and miss of whether it looks really cutesy or whether it looks very like dark and sinister. So more psychological, but I'm up to playing normal horrors. I'm up to playing like proper horrors. Can you say the Long City name? I can. There is a redeem for it though, because I've had quite a few people ask me for it. So there is a redeem. If someone wishes to redeem that to test it out, feel free to. But it's a little bit pricey because people keep asking. So it's now become a gimmick. But I can say the name. Also, as a fun fact, it's actually a village. Say the thing. Right. Thank you, 80s. So the thing happens to be Slanvai with Gwinga Gochar Clean Goch. You know that thing. That Welsh thing. Or as people keep telling me, I'm apparently casting a spell. Which, last time I said happy birthday to somebody in Welsh, they also told me it sounded like I was saying a spell. which I find also just as funny. I mean, Thailand has an even longer name. True. There's a lot of places that have longer names than this. It just so happens that this is the one that tends to get brought up quite a bit. Because it goes hand in hand of, oh, you like Welsh? Or, well, oh, you are Welsh? Say the thing. And so I can't escape it, so I had to learn that. I'ma make you wish me a happy birthday in Welsh. One day. You cast a spell on our hearts. Well, it's not my fault. You guys have too much magic. You guys always make my day an absolutely spectacular time. Paldy Rizzler. No! Cast that spell on me. Look, you guys already have cast a spell on me. You're far too hypnotic. Paldy Rizzler, nope. I know a few Welsh words. Key is a dog. Yep. Key means dog, and then Carth means cat. Or like cat. Well, you can say like Cath, but sometimes you hear it like Carth instead. Which sounds like Carth, but it's a th rather than a th. Dad for that Riz. No! No, I don't have Riz. I'm just giving compliments. I mean, if you're Welsh, your everyday life is basically casting spells. True, although my first language is actually English. My second language is Welsh, so I don't necessarily speak too much of it. I'm relearning it actually at the moment, and I end up teaching some people. Well, whenever I do some like Duolingo streams, I focus on Welsh, and then the stuff I've remembered over the years already, I end up bringing that up, and it helps me to remember, and it also helps me to teach other people too. So I'm relearning it, but I know enough that I can keep basic conversation. And is it normal? Normal in what way? You'll have to explain the context of that, because I rambled a little bit too much there. I'm really sorry. You'll have to explain what normal means. I'm sorry. Because it's... No, it's... Oh, I'm sorry, the Welsh for normal. Normal. I believe so. Hold on. Also, thank you, Squirrel. Oh, I didn't realize you did that. Thank you. Yeah, normal in Welsh can just be normal, or it can be, arferol. But I think just use normal. I mean, you can just say normal, but sometimes when you put emphasis on stuff, it'll be normal. So you can use that as like normal. It's easier. But yeah, thank you, Squirrel. I didn't realize you pinned. I saw you pin that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, honestly, all these words is because of a certain streamer. Yeah, I can probably guess. No problem, anytime. Yay. I gotta act like a mod sometimes. I put you there because it was like an bet. I like squirrel for mod every stream, for every different stream, and so I commit to the bit, but I also trust you, so it's fine. Respect to all mods in the world. Yeah. So much respect. They do a lot of things, and they also keep the streamer in check. Well, I'm glad I earned your trust. That's fine. Thing is, just as respect has to be earned, trust does too, and it's a case of how do I word this? I've known you long enough, and because a lot of other people trust you, and how I've known you, I also trust you as well. So, speaking of novel, how many novels have you made? Currently 0. I tend to edit more than I write, but I like writing a lot more like flash fiction, short stories. I've been dabbling in life writing too, but specifically just rambling live writing. So I'm not published in the sense of I've got a traditional book out or anything. I'm published in the sense of I have a blog, which, as a fun fact from my lessons, that technically counts as being published. It just doesn't, it's just not orthodox. And considering I take a publishing class, that's how I get my info. Well, I take more than just a publishing class, but yeah. Like a blog in a sense, right? Yeah. So the thing that the squirrel pinned, that happens to be a link to said blog. I usually don't advertise it too much because I'm very shy about my work. But if you want to check it out for like anything or give like criticisms or tell me, hey, this all sucks, you shouldn't write, I'm more than happy to hear that. Also, I'm back again. Welcome back, Tiny. What's the convo about? It jumped to Welsh and it jumped to writing. So it's just talking about Welsh and creative writing again. Usual. Can it jump to manga? Yeah, we can jump to manga. Still counts as books. Still counts, don't worry. So do you remember? I do. I read bits and pieces of a lot of different mangas. Sometimes it's a case of I will get some bits online. Sometimes I will get like a couple of things in person. So now where do we jump? Do we do a backflip? We do a somersault, yes. Hey, I just have a quick glimpse and I write something once back and then it's really hard to come out. It's a good story, so be confident of yourself. Oh, thank you. I will do my best, Woon. Do you like action manga? Yes, I do. I like action manga. I tend to like look them more online than like buy them because sometimes you don't have the money for it. Instructions unclear. I backflipped off the tree. Now that's fair. As long you did pretty well. There's a paddling pool underneath. You managed to get a 10 out of 10. Do I have a favorite manga? As of right now, what do I pinpoint? As of right now, for manga wise, that's a very good question. That's a very hard question, I must admit, because it's been a It's gonna sound very more of a romance thing. Good, remember not to force yourself though. If you ever get writer's block, take a break. I shall, thank you. Although I'm on a writing course, so writer's block's gonna be a bit of a hard one to get out of if I'm having deadlines. I could do a wheel, but not a backflip. I can't do either of them, so it's fine. But yeah, back to your first question, favorite manga. As of right now, Alice in the Land of Hearts, which is, ironically enough, a romance manga. Specifically, which I believe it's either that was adapted into a visual novel or the visual novel was adapted into a manga. I think it was the visual novel that got adapted into a manga. I don't know that one. Okay, so there is a girl called Alice. It's like Alice in Wonderland if it happened to be a case of you were in a romance thing. So it's been I liked the story when I first read it. She goes into Wonderland after she chases a rabbit. The rabbit instead ends up being like, hey, yeah, you're now stuck down here until you fill this bottle full of, like, magic liquid that will only fill up if you end up making friends with people. I was like, okay, why? Uh, and then she has to go around to different areas, and she ends up meeting the new people along the way, and, yeah, that's it. I don't know how to properly explain it. It's been so long since I've read it, but it's a case of you definitely can tell there's chemistry with all of them, but in the manga, she technically doesn't get with, she technically gets with one of them. Seems kind of cute. Yeah, it can be a little bit dodgy at times, but it's honestly quite, I love the artwork in there. I'm trying to hold back. I'm talking about manga because when someone talks about manga, I turn to a warhog and start bombarding with recommendations. I'll take recommendations. I'm more than happy to take recommendations because currently, I don't have any new mangas at the moment. I actually need to, as a funny thing, I need to buy the new Animal Crossing one because there's like a spoofy Animal Crossing one that's created by the same person who does the Splatoon ones that are officially made by Nintendo. And so I kind of want to get the next Animal Crossing one because I like collecting them. I usually read action because that's what attracted me the most. No, that's very fair. Everyone has their own taste. I tend to yo-yo between like different things. Please behave, my wife. Romance, and I find it cute. Okay, I'm gonna write that one down. Have you read One Punch Man? I have. I enjoyed that a lot. I could recommend Legend of Zelda. I do have some of the Legend of Zelda mangas. I have like an entire set of I can't remember I think it was the full set of like Triforce, not Triforce Hero, Four Swords. I'm not sure. I have like a set of one of them. So yes, I have another notebook writing these down. Manga Rex. Ladies, you have a wife. One Punch Man is my favorite action man. It's so good. I love like seeing that, and I also see I also like watching the anime for it too because all the action scenes are so good. Sure, but remember not to say I'm happy for recommendations loosely because there are some streamers out there that would bombard like 100 recommendations because saying it. Gotcha. What in that case, like one or two each. I don't have too many people watching, so it's a case of I don't mind. Hyrule Historia. Yeah. I will add that. Luckily, I have enough notebooks to write all these down. Do you know Sarah for the End? Yes, I do. I ended up pausing the anime like partway through, so I need to like actually pick that back up and watch it full again. Do you have notebooks that no notebooks? Expect Pal to have notebooks that own notebooks. Look, I have like too many notebooks all at once. One of them is just like I have like them in my drawers. I have some still in a suitcase. I have some in a cupboard. It's great. Okay, Hades is lurking for a bit. No worries. Good luck finding a wife, Hades. The manga is way better. That's fair. Is there any genre that you're like interested to read? Slice of life. I like more slice of life stuff nowadays at the moment. I'll put Seraph at the end on there. Also, hiya John, how's it going? How you doing? The story is also different and way longer. Okay, I'll add Seraph at the end on my manga list. Although I need to watch the anime again. XD12ND. What's up, bro? Hey, not too much, dude. How about you? Welcome. And I guess I'm in cat mode for a bit. Oh, God. But also, hi. Again, hi, Joan. Welcome. And to you do, XD. Hi. Welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Pal. Well, yeah, nope, shrugging's fine. Squirrel, not now! And I guess I'm a dad for a bit. Hi, Azu. How's it going? How you doing? Well, I guess I have some more manga recommendations for a bit. That's great. But hi. Everyone's coming in here. This is a fun time. This is a great old time. Well, I have one manga I've been reading, and it's a slice of life. It's one of those manga that's wholesome and just melts your heart. I will take that. Sounds beautiful. For mangas, I read action or romance or both. That's pretty. Honestly, that's very fair. What to do? The spiders took out a balcony loan and don't want to pay. Specifically for spiders, that's a. Just a sec, no worries. How long did they have to pay said loan back? Because if they had like only a week, extend it for a bit. Maybe they started a family. Maybe they need to get like a little bit more money together. But if they happen to be staying there for far too long, then that's when you bring in like other bits and pieces. Spiders are scary, if I'm honest. Spiders are cool. Yes, the duality. I personally don't mind spiders. Except when they can kill you. Hey, put that table back down. I see you flip it and put it back down. Keep that table on the ground, please, good sir. We don't throw tables in this library. We don't throw tables in this library. Not yet. Not until I finally get more cushioning. But it wants to fly. So do the spiders. There are daddy longlegs, which are flying spiders. XD's deadlifting some tables. Yeah, that's fair. No. Alright, to people who have just joined and you have points, if you haven't redeemed already for the pal nuggies, that goes towards the pal chart, the pal stocks even, feel free to do that. Oh, Yankee-kun no to Haijoku. Oh! Ooh! Okay. Oh, that sounds right up my alley. I need to add another one for pal stocks. Also, thank you for the pets. Yankee-kun to Hakujo Garu. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. We investing. I just fought spiders so they can stay grounded for a while. That's fair. But Wood, thank you so much for the recommendation. I love it. We have a 2k points for this. Yes, we do. We currently are standing at actually, yeah, you are standing at 2,100 points at the moment. So if you are aiming for me not complaining about the fact that I am the C word for a month, then you are currently a 1% of the way there, I think. No worries, if you're interested in any other genres, I can try and find some good mangas or manhwas for it. That's thank you so much, honestly. Yesterday I went to an abandoned house with a friend and there was a kind uncle with an axe. He says, "Do you want to play hide and seek?" And we answered, "Yeah." Jeez, God. XD, really? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you're alive and well. Though next time, don't necessarily say yes to random strangers with kind-looking strangers with axes saying you want to play hide and seek. Unless of course you know them. But then they wouldn't be a stranger. Can I change the cat? Just catting. If there is a category that is literally just catting, then sure. But currently, I do not think that is a thing. I can double check, but I don't think that's a thing. You already did, what the hell? Then I won, he shouted mats after me. Probably happy for me. Probably. Then I'm very happy for you then. But yeah, I guess you've now realised when there are redeems for like different toggles, because I found them quite funny and they looked kind of cute. It's real. Oh no. My god. Okay. Well, at least I have some things. I just keep a lot. One notebook there. My other notebook's over there. Back. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is definitely turned out slightly differently than the one I was expecting today. But I think it's okay. Paldacatacula. Yeah. Yeah, and I saw the last one. Oh, and yo. Squirrel. Look, to be fair, it looked kind of funny, okay? We have a couple of different modes. It just so happened that this one and the bunny librarian seem to be the most popular. Which yeah, that happens to be a thing. You should see when they're all like stacked together. It's a weird old sight. Thinking about. Do you like TV shows? I do. I don't tend to watch too much television anymore, but I'm always down for a new show. Great. Well, I guess we have bunny mode for a bit. This is fine. But yeah, I do like TV shows. Mr. Pal Darwin. Kakila. Oh my god. To be fair, you gave me the idea. You know what? Nah, you're valid. You're valid. But yeah, no. I do watch TV. I do like TV shows. So if you have any recommendations, XD, feel free to put one. Put one. Pal the bunny under the hat, Akila. The issue is I can't use the hat to cover this because it's above the hat layer. So if I put the hat back on, it don't work. Actually, it looks kind of funny with the hat on. Are we talking TV shows now? I mean, somebody brought it up, so I don't mind. I hear X-Men 97's been good. Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces about X-Men 97. I end up, like, getting a lot of spoilers from my friend. It just looks cute. It does look cute. Oh, look, we hide the neck of the bunny remains. Yeah. Look, the cat ears will go down soon anyway. So it'll be cat ears gone, and then it'll be stuck with just bunny and father. And yes, I know that just having a mustache does not automatically mean father. Okay, I found the manga in the app I used to read manga. Oh, cool. Would you like to, would you care to share with the, library? Pal, no, I refuse that name. I refuse that name, squirrel. I ain't saying that one. I will be honest, at first I thought X-Men 97 will be another cash grab Marvel show, but it actually looks better than I thought. To be fair, from what my friend's been saying, it sounds a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So, fully take that in its stride. Then again, there's still so many shows that need to be watched. Okay, bye. Bye, XD. It was a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll get you to say it. You'll only get me to say it if you redeem it. Oh, Squirrel, we invite you to our... No, do not promote that, John. Do not promote that. My boy is down in that show. Aww. Oh dear. John, how could you do this to me? How could you give such information out? There is no... One! No! One, don't join them, please. I've only just met you. No. Don't do this to me. This is a no issue. Dang, I was being clever in it. Yes, but you are truly the cutie. It ain't me. I'm just here. No. No, there's no you about this. No, there is no negotiable no you about this. I can deny it all I like. Check Pal Discord. I think it was in the Pal Art channel. Yeah, it's in the librarian's pinboard. It's a time at the very least. It's definitely a time. There's no you, it's just you. No, it's just you guys. Don't do this to me. It's one thing having like it being bombarded to me this morning. It's another if I'm having to like verbally deny it. Because this is a non-issue. There is no the only cute thing is chat. I don't think I'm impulsive. Oh, you're not on the Discord. Oh no. Actually, wait. That's sorry. Also, I will share later the app I used to read manga. It's in English, so it'll be useful to all you. Thank you so much, John. Thank you. Diolch. Gracias. Discord. Did I add a Discord one? There you go, Squirrel. The chat reflects the streamer serve with Q and UQ. No, that's not how this works. But yeah, thank you so much, John. You are so kind every time. I needed a new place to read my mangas because there's a couple of different ones. But you're in the chat, pal. Don't worry about that. That's just my clone. It's all good. I see you. No, you don't. Streamer is right here. I can't be in two places at once. And if I am, maho desu. Are you sure some chats can be highness? Case in point, me. Well, that's a way of coming into things. Welcome, Dimensional Curse. I mean, I'm sure, for the time being, you are currently on the cute list. But welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. I always read manga or manhwas on websites. Nope. But, yeah, to be fair, the website I've been trying, ends up, not working at the moment, so there's a couple of them that I've ended up losing, some mainly manhwas that I've ended up losing my place on. Oh, you're filming me. I mean, I'm not, technically it's live, so at the moment, it's a case of if you come up on chat, you're technically filmed. So cute list is default. Yep. The only exception is the streamer who is not cute, but everyone else is currently on the cute list until you start causing heinous crimes and or deciding that you want to disown yourself from a family that you decided to join. There's a couple of reasons how you can get disowned. Squirrel, no. It won't take me long then. Come on. I've just met you, Dimensional. Come on. It depends on the occasion. I can go from cuteless to highness in just one event. Oh no. Don't test this, please, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, there's no debate. Oh, they have Hanhua. Great. Curses on that speed run. Jesus, why? Please. I should work. Don't worry for you, I will limit my ways. Thank you, Woon. Diolch. I am very appreciative. I got a mid-max to degeneracy. No, please. Please and thank you, don't. Let's respect pals' wishes and behave. I will say when it gets too much, we tend to keep it quite safe here, although it's just a case. Except when it comes to squirrel. Squirrel. God. Don't worry, pal. I will not go always. Thank you. We will fight until the last. Look, in this case, I have one request, which is to send dudes. Is this working or no? I'll behave, but I have to check certain PowerPoint presentation. Send dudes. I need someone to fight in my army for me to defend against my honor of being the scariest. Send dudes. You guys thought I was going to send something else, right? But John, I will make that PowerPoint. Oh, welcome to the hill, Richard. Send dudes in the DMs. No, not like that. Sorry, no, can't do that. Come on. Oh no, I was thinking in 3 different ways. No. XD, I don't think you should be admitting to that. I really don't think you should be admitting to that, not gonna lie. Because Twitch really doesn't allow people to interact like that. Just be careful when you say that sort of stuff, because they end up banning you. They're saying some dudes in DMs. No, I've got to find someone to fight my corner. I need to prove that I'm at least somewhat scary. Oh boy. What did I come back to? Nothing. Fighting. Don't you have maths homework to do? Oh boy. Do you two know each other? Like, Dimensional, do you know XD? Do you want a trick? I don't know. It depends on how, safe this trick is. I mean, if you want to prove scary, just No. No. Squirrel. No. I'm the degenerate dad of this stream. Oh my goodness, you can replace me? Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Dimensional is now your new dad. For some, I don't have to be a dad anymore to you guys. It's fine. Oh, he has the mightiest weapon that even... Rival Mignon. Yep. You know that. It's the most terrifying weapon. To a little moment of us pushing. No. No. No, you are not pushing propaganda. You are forever all dead. I reject the new dad. Oh no. We only accept pals off. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, so Dimensional, there is a running joke that I am the chat's dad. So yeah, that's a fun one. You can't tell what to do. No, the most terrifying weapon is milk because it can erase a person at just the touch. Look, I have milk. I have milk stored. We have fridges, guys. Guys, we have fridges. We have milk in here. It's fine. Yeah, no. That's best, Dad. Noisy! Oh my goodness. My ping didn't go off because I was on the wrong tab. But noisy! Oh my goodness. Welcome. I've been hurt by my own flesh and blood. Oh no. Welcome, Ray. We're talking about milk. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about milk, we're talking about propaganda, and we're also talking about, like, other bits and pieces. I was trying out something, the thing didn't work. I am literally just chatting, and it's already devolved. I'll allow that one. Oh, Pal, have you seen... Pal has seen the cat refrigerator. Yeah. But hi. Hold on. XD, what on earth? Okay, rages and skill. No! First of all, squirrel, no. Second of all, dimensional, also no? I guess. When did that come in? Oh my goodness. Father being cute is not default. I'm not cute. What the hell is this slander? There is not a cute bone in my body, thank you very much. I'm eating nuts right now. I want to talk about favorite nuts. I mean... I like cashews, to be fair. I like cashews. I'm not a raider, but I'd say she makes a solid pal. Goodness. Cashews are the best, I will not accept any other. Hey! Same brain cell! Macadamia for me. Ooh, macadamia nuts sound good. Yeah, XD, I know you speaking Russian. I just struggle to translate it. Give me a sec. I have to, like, translate it because I can't do much with it. I like the way you think, Azu. Oi. What's with the Russian propaganda? Oh my god, this is just devolved already. I had to... Can't translate everything. I think that one's just... I don't know if that one's gobbledygook or not. I think that is gobbledygook. And tiny head pats, thank you. And more head pats, thank you. Hope you have fun, Papa Pal. It's fun. It was a shame for me. I'm sorry, XD. I couldn't respond too quickly because everything else was going. Stacking them head pats. Yeah, true. Yeah, we have like 3 different head pats. I added them. I added one during a 24-hour stream, and then during that, people started fighting over the head pat, so I had to add another one during the same 24-hour stream. And then I had to set everything up back onto like a slightly lower setting thing, and so now I accidentally added a 3rd head pat. So we now have 3. What do you mean head pat 1's gone? Head pat 1 isn't gone. First head pat's still there. Where the hell's the first head pat? Never mind, I'm an idiot. Where's the first head pat? Oh great, many died. Yeah. Wait, no, John redeemed it. What do you mean? Head pat 1's still there. Oh, it's Pat the Librarian. That's it. We have Pat the Librarian, then Head Pat 2, then Head Pat 3. I renamed it. I did not. But yeah, the Great Head Pet War, many died. True, everyone just kept slapping each other's hands away. It was a very odd time, and also a very long 24 hours. Also, XD, thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the archives officially. The memberships are at the front desk. Squirrel, why did you set a poll? Squirrel, why did you set a poll? What the hell, man? Come on, what? Take on Tiny. Headpat 3, the repatterning. Yep. It's just so tiny. And then they get bigger. And then they just keep... It's a shame I can't vote for more than one. What's the what are the options? What the hell, man? Squirrel, this is not an official poll because you never added the option for bucket. It's gonna be a twy. A twy. I can't even speak. It's gonna be a twy, yeah. It's gonna be a twy between yes, yes, and yes, but in Spanish. You could have put yes in Welsh too, which is like ois or adu. It's a fixed poll. Yeah, I know. They didn't add bucket. I'm gonna make alternative accounts so I can vote for more. Squirrel, don't you dare. I didn't know. I screw on poll the evidence. And it should be... Oh boy, that's please, no. Guys, come on. Stop adopting people into the pro-palganda. I'm anti-palganda at this point. Based mod. It's cheating. Yeah. Don't make me get Mewa on you. It's the first time I'm having to threaten this. It's not cheating if it's pointing to the truth. It's not the truth, though. What the hell? Do what I ain't scared of her. Right, okay. Okay. Okay, the poll doesn't count, so it's fine. I'm pointing to your truth. Nah. Pal, you should be proud to have a mod that is very engaging with your chat. Thing is, I only modded him like a couple of days ago due to it's not like a joke, but kind of like an I bet thing on somebody else's 24 hour because he's a mod on like almost every other channel. But no, I adore Squirrel to bits. I really do. Yes is one. I just came in time to vote. Diamond! The people spoke. I was good for... No. Also, hi again, Diamond. Confirm crown. No! Oh my god, guys. You... Also, you heard the queen. What the hell? Also, hiya Felix. How's it going? How you doing? Why is this going on? What if they can't read? Okay, I can add Felix's thing to the Nuggy stock. I dropped my pen. Hold on. I'll say thank you for more head pats. Once that model's gonna go weird, I need to pick up a pen. Oh, I dropped my pen. Okay, I'm good. And 2 more pal nuggies. Can you read it for me at bedtime? Look, we do have a bedtime story redeemed dimensional. It's hard being popular. Yes, you are. Yeah, you also need to join the propaganda group. Stop trying to make people join the propaganda. Also, yeah, have you eaten, Felix? Where do I sign? Maybe later. It's 1 AM. Good night. Good night, Azu. My favorite stickman child. I will say it's probably my fault it became like this. Did I regret this? No. Nah, don't worry. Don't worry at all, honestly. It's a lot of fun, so I'm very glad you're here, one. You always say that. Later, Azu. Okay, so that's that. Oh my goodness, this is just devolved. Okay. Hey, if you're glad, I might as well go on in the future. Just be careful. Again, I tend to well, not tolerate. I tend to enjoy quite a lot of like interaction anyway. But I will make sure that if there are boundaries, I do make them very clear. So if you do go too far, you will know immediately. I'm not one of those people who will if it's only mildly uncomfortable, but I know that I can push it, that's fine. But if it's something that I definitely know is a hard no, you will know immediately from me. So you don't have to worry too much, okay? Okay, one? Oh my goodness, guys. Why do you have to add like another vote? I'm always going too far. You haven't gone too far at all, Tiny, don't worry. Don't worry, if you have boundaries, I respect them. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the directness of it. Thank you. Pal, the queen of T-Rexes. You know what? I'll take that. I will take being the queen of T-Rexes. I like dinos. I might go far, but not beyond discomfort. Thank you. You said I didn't include the bucket, so I did. Good, we can now add bucket. I came in with the noisy raid and I was lurking. I'm too far. It's okay, systematic. Thank you. Welcome, welcome anyway. But nah, you're all good. You're all well and good. Also, thank you for the head patch, John. I thought she was the queen of dolphins. I mean, look, as long as it's nothing else, then sure. You went with ice! Oh my goodness! Sorry, I'm really hyped now. Girl, you actually put ice as one of the yeses. Oh my god, I'm actually really happy about that. But why did yes and hi tie? Dolphins are lame compared to T-Rexes. You can talk to dolphins. I did that for you. Thank you, Diolch. But also, why did yes and hi go? I could agree on that. Again. I could agree on that again. Because hi is yes in Japanese. I know. I know. There was different options for yes, so that's why I'm laughing. And no, ask the voters. Okay. Hi. I'll translate that now. No. XD, okay. I know I said, like, languages are fine in the chat. I just need... Again, languages are fine in the chat as long as you, like, translate them for you as well. And as long as it's not too rude. Because I can't necessarily translate everything all the time. Also, you beat the bucket fair and square, I know. But yes, XD, I know you introduced yourself. It's nice to meet you too. My name is Pal. To anyone new here, my name is Pal. I am I am head librarian and resident witch of the archives. It is a pleasure to meet you. This is like, Bucket is cute. But Pal though, no, Bucket is cuter. Make another poll, but put Ja for German and for Chinese. I only speak American. I thought you only speak freedom. Wait, are you a witch? Yeah. A witch librarian, yes. I tend to go with librarian more, but I'm also I'm a full-time librarian, I'm a full-time witch. So double. Not double the thing, no. That too, and cheeseburger. Great. Welcome back, Hades. Don't ignore everything that's going on. I don't know much about witches, but are there different categories? They can be. It all depends on what sort of specialities you go for. With my sort of witchcraftery, I am bad with like potion making, but I am better with spell casting, specifically like spell casting using like books and scrolls. So I'm able to, so I study a lot. And gun if I'm not wrong. Oh dear. Emma Birch? Okay. Also the cutest father ever. No! Guys. I once knew a witch, but she stopped streaming. Aw. Be right back. No worries. You know me so well, Americans excelling. Yeah. My roommate needed me. Of course, no, go on. Potion making equals soup. Oi, Hades. You're not wrong, but still. Hades, I'm promoting our propaganda. Stop it. Yeah, I always wanted to learn magic spells. Second. Potion making equals the forbidden soup. Stop it. All according to Pal. I'm back. Welcome back. Oh, oh boy. Oh, that's how you say meow in like Russian. Cool. They just needed me for song. No worries, no worries. Take your times with that. Okay, fixed. Everything is just devolved right now. I am just doing a lot of reading. I'm also doing a minimal amount of writing. And this is all over. Everything. Everywhere. All at the same time. I remember there was a movie that she said potion is made of KFC. Said potion is made of KFC chicken. Is that true? Depends. All depends. I missed the witch category part though. I didn't talk about it too much. It's a case of there are different types of witches. I happen to be predominantly like a spellcasting and archival witch, so I tend to keep records of previous spells, and I also tend to cast spells through books. Oh, you're writing? I was mainly writing a postcard to somebody, so this is why it's not a proper writing stream today. It is more of a like relaxing stream. Why did Discord go off? Jesus Christ. Why did Discord go off? What? No. You're turning off. No. Yes, and the Colonel and Ronald McDonald are summons. Yep. Sounds powerful. It can be. Oh yeah, I heard about the sacred summon called Wendy's. Yep. It's very dangerous. A bookworm witch. Oh, okay. I'm having to translate Russian too. I see. That makes more sense. I know President has a big bite. Look, this. Ah, boy. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Please just block them for me. Thank you. Oh boy. I've actually met a witch called Naruto fans. Wow. You witches can be pretty mean though, I have to say. This is why yeah, I can admit that considering I used as part of I'm gonna have to do like lore thing. I used to come from a family of witches, but as part of a ritual, they needed a sacrifice, and that sacrifice happened to kind of be yours truly, and I was thrust into the void. And within that void, I happened to find the archives where I was trained by the previous head librarian in how to run the place. And so that power was entrusted to me, and I end up helping wandering souls come through whenever they are needed. So I can fully say witches can be very mean, but as long as you're raised in the right environment, they're not so bad. Considering I was raised in the void for I don't know how long anymore. But also the bots, damn it. Time to give the bots some freedom. No. All Kingdom Hearts fans, which the dual wield in the parking lot. Oh my goodness. Someone to experiment with me. Well, I'm not gonna be one of them, don't worry. Oh my god. Since I'm a rare creature. Reported the two. Thank you. We're going to get some honey juice. Ooh. The cute. No, not the. No, John. If you help wandering souls, you would send mine to the underworld. Nah, we have pocket dimensions for that. We do have a pocket dimension to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, which is a fun one. And there is a secret were-witch called the JoJo Fans. This is just so devolved. I missed the free target. 2 free targets. My power stepped away. Happens to me too. Twice today, actually. Oh boy. So what would my pocket dimension be? All depends on where you would go. Because thanks to the technology and through other archivists that have come before me, we have had like quite a few different pocket dimensions open. So yeah. I might not be able to see or hear the stream, but I can still mod it. Thank you, Felix. Thank you so much. This highly appreciative. I am highly appreciative. No, I'm fine. You can find your own dimension, Lynn. I have a pocket dimension called the Doraemon pouch bag. Wow. It wraps the whole bot invasion. Look, I panicked at that. I tried my best. It didn't work. Yeah, I saw the meme yet. Oh boy. Look, the bots kind of scare me at times because I can't do it. Dimensioned. Yep, dimensioned. Again, we have a whole bunch of like pocket dimensions. How do you think I'm currently talking to you guys? It's just a pocket dimension where I'm able to stream and have better Wi-Fi than usual. Which even then, it's not better Wi-Fi than usual. It at least functions. Might have to turn on a lamp though. Hold on. Traveling between dimensions always makes me motion sick. Yeah, I feel that. Luckily, I'm able to just curl up in a place, so it's not too bad. Let me give you a tip on how to get rid of the bots, pal. Just give them sentient. Ironically, my my dissertation studies happen to be on AI and how far is too far. And I have to talk about robotic sentience. So that is a very ironic thing to say, Woon. By the power of cuteness is how you stream to show the world how cute. No, that's Hina, that's Yusei, that's Rap, that's Nat, that's Mewa, that's that's Memi, that's Fishy, that's Faith, that's everyone else. I'm just here to educate. I didn't know some people can stand that. Don't know some people can stand that. We sit down. John, no. But aren't you a witch? Are you an imposter? No. I have the hat, see? Which is why I say I'm a librarian. I say I'm a librarian first before I say I'm a witch. I'm a head librarian and resident witch. You're included in that list. No, I ain't. Sitting down is dangerous for me. Oh yeah, of course. Oh no, sentient AI has been plugged off thrice, I think. Yep. Prefer to fly around. That's fair. Palpatine imposter. I got lost. And look, you know, when you get lost, things happen. Murder mainly, but things happen. That was pretty hard for my wings. I see. Wrong, the most dangerous one's called laying down. Let me guess, she's saying she isn't. Felix. No. Stop. Oops. Oh, we don't have a chat in Pal server, that's fair. Oh, Tube Not Funny! Thank you so much. Welcome to the archives. The memberships are at the front desk. We're getting all sorted. What's good? It's a pleasure to meet you. Everything's going okay over here. How are you doing? It is very much a pleasure to meet you. You come in on a very funny time because we have got a lot of different conversations going on at once. Oh boy. Felix, why? Diamond, why would you out me like this? I only had to do that because you wouldn't admit that you were. Gracias, amor. De nada. Diamond, Diamond, how could you betray me like this? How could you betray me like this? No. Yeah, we have mango, cute, milk, cute. It's not. I'm not cute. Come on. But also has a German version, and I'm mixing that up. It has the same meaning though. Oh, I say. Oh yeah, as evidence. Well, add that to the pro. Do I have to make another channel called Propaganda for you guys? I didn't betray you. Yes, you did. I only. Oh my god, guys. Look, you're gonna have to at least try and save up points if you want me for an entire month not to admit. See, guys, she said cute 3 times, so she's admitting to me. No, I am not. I'm not. Diamond, thank you. Praise be. Praise be. You can at least keep some dignity. No, you're the cute one, Tiny. It's literally in your name. You're the cute one. No, I can't be. Don't know why you don't want to be called cute. It's the case of I generally am not. The model is cute, and like seeing it move is cute. I don't personally think that me myself is cute, and I don't necessarily believe that anything that I'm doing is cute in a way. I feel it's more cringy rather than cute. So I don't necessarily agree with being called it. Unless I'm given a valid reason, which is a very weird statement. So funny that I can picture what she's saying by chat reaction. Oh my god. Yeah, I like to be called cute. Well, I'm happy to call you cute. It's the cute tiny friend, not cute. Sorry, it's the cute tiny friend. It's okay, dear. People call me cute IRL. Yay! I'm glad. The person behind you makes the model. No. And I would also say, I think you're very cute. I don't know you, but I think you're very cute too, Tiny. We can use the interaction as evidence. Though. Stop using this as evidence. There's no evidence here. That's like a real talk. I tend not to take compliments too well unless I know there is a full explanation as to why I'm given them. I tend not to take compliments too well. I tend to either like deflect or I deny, which does seem rude, yeah. But it's a case of I'm not used to them too well unless it's from people I'm very close with. So it's a case of, yeah, that's kind of it. Anyone can use the model, but we are here for you, pal. No. Look, I'm only here because Hina ended up sending people over. Before you even said I'm not cute, and then got shit. No, you're still on the cute list. I'm also kind of short, so that plays, though I don't want to be short. Well, it means you're fun size, and that's good. Yeah, we've established every aspect. Stop it. Stream is back. Nice. Welcome back, Felix. I can see you approaching the monitor while yelling, stop using Guys, stop it. No. Okay, we need to No. You don't need essays. No. Also, fun size, that's a dangerous word. Oops. Sorry. Okay, I didn't know that was, like, dangerous or anything. Sorry. So I am so sorry. I didn't mean it if it's like offensive or anything. I didn't actually know that, so I genuinely am sorry. But no, do not go half and half. Don't go half and half on an essay. And who said about it? I heard dangerous rather than, well, I heard dangerous, so I kind of assumed that it was on like a different area. So I wanted to like double check, making sure that I didn't like overstep anything. But also, Diamond, no, I'm already making a PowerPoint. I mean, Q is more of an objective thing. I mean, yeah, but I can still argue. I think it's for you, it is. I call a lot of fun people fun size. Okay. I guess I'm getting cancelled. Thing is, I do the same. I call... Yeah, it's a case of somebody says, oh, they're shorter. It's like, no, you're perfect sized. You're fun sized. So, it's like, you are the perfect size. Power can be subjective. Oi. No, I can still argue. I can still argue. Don't make me pull a Uno reverse card up. I think... Oh. I'm really sorry. I am, sorry, Woon. Sometimes I can be kind of slow with that sort of stuff. I am very, very sorry. Don't argue, just accept. Yeah, but I kind... Again, I have to stick to my guns. I have to stick with my morals, and if I don't agree with something, I'm gonna argue against it. Also, some certain cats fun-sized. ×2, I didn't get it. Thanks, Felix. That makes me feel slightly better and a little less simple. No, it's okay. It's also my fault because I thought people were on the same wavelength. No, look, I learn something new every day, and this happens to be something that I learned that is certainly new. So, it is a learning experience. I'm still probably going to use fun-sized because I don't necessarily think my chat is going to take it in that way. So unless it's like fully pointed out to me that, oh, hey, this is technically kind of offensive, I will definitely like keep using it. I don't know. This is not the first time where people were dumbfounded to my jokes. Well, that... Again, it's kind of like an airplane. It kind of went over my head. Fun size, you call me short. Noisy, you're taller than me. What the hell? You're taller than me, dude. I now have a height chart. Today, foul learning. No, John, that is not... That is something that we are never learning because that's not true. Because it's not true. Sure, it's also cute. I mean, yeah. There was a time where I was making a funny joke, but they thought I was like some people who's raising some problems. I say. I of course know it meant with a good intention, but if I somehow don't really like the word, but somehow I don't really like the word. Of course, I will refrain from like saying, like directing it towards you if that is acceptable. So I am very sorry if you felt uncomfortable by me saying that. I will not do that. Okay, again, okay, Tiny? I will do my best, because the last thing I want is to make anyone feel uncomfortable. Which is why I hear it pretty often, that's why. I gotcha. I will refrain from like calling you that in the future if you are wanting to stick around. If you're short, you're cute. Well, luckily, I am 6'3", so I am the tallest of them all. No worries, I'll try to keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll do my best to also keep it in mind. I'm joking. I saw the board that John made. Look, I can fake it. You're not the tallest. Are you sure about that? You know what? I'm gonna quickly pull up the board that John made. Hold on. Well, let me quickly pull up the board. You say is taller. Yeah. You canonically within like heights for the VTuber models, you say is taller. But are you look, Noisy, I can dream. I can dream, Noisy. Okay, so one time I was making friend jokes, but most of the chat didn't know much about free random memes, so when I said it just became a problem. Oh no. That happened. It happened. Yep. 1 second, Noisy. I'm doing a height reveal through an entire chart. So I think you put it in all of our servers? I believe you put it in all of our servers, didn't you, John? Because you are amazing like that. I dreamt of being 5'6". It'll never happen since I already stopped growing. Oh, I mean, I stopped growing too. Wait. Have a Dorito. If you want to know what the meme was talking about. Oh, that one. Yep. So technically... Wait, so theoretically I'm taller than Hina and Yusei. Wait. No, not Yusei, Mewa. Yeah, you're technically taller than them in canonical. 5'9", 5'10". Yeah, I am sadly not 5'9" or 5'10". Which one did you put it in? Did you put it in poster wall or did you no, that's memes. Did you put it in poster wall or did you put it somewhere else? Or was it in where did you put it? Mewa is the shortest. She's still adorable to me. I'm a little under average. That's fair. My height is on centimeter, not feet, so I don't know. Let me post it. Thank you. You are 1 centimeter taller than me. My goodness. Yeah. Cause I know. Didn't you post it in here, or did you just put it somewhere else? A little much. It's okay. I know you post it in like a couple of different servers, so I might just go and check if in like I think Yusei's would be like the most accessible for me. Oh, the latest have Choco. Oh yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, you might have to. I did. We might have buried it in propaganda. Do you mind just like sending it either again? Yeah. Do you mind just sending it again quickly, please? It might be in fan art. Yeah. Or or I might have to like search back in Hina's again. Because I think you did add it in Hina's too. Did you add it in like... To be fair, you talk in a lot of different places. So this is just a fun one. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm a bit of a dunce when it comes to this stuff. Unless you put it in like somewhere else. Dun, 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 dun. I'll share it right now. Thank you. Funny enough, if we count the hat, you are the tallest after Cole. Yeah! Hell yeah! If we're counting the hat, I am tallest. Sure. 161. Oh! Hey! Tiny! We are the same height! We were actually the same height! Oh, I'm everywhere now. Yes, you are. We can't count. What do you mean we can't count the hat? Come on! Let's just have... Look, those centimeters mean a lot. Oh, no, I meant your height. Yeah. 179. Okay. Yeah, definitely tall. I'll just wait. You just tell me where you send it when you've sent it, John, because I don't know where it's gonna be. 185. Yep, you will be towering over. You would be towering over me, Noisy. I'm 34 centimeters shorter. I see. But yeah, Noisy, you are gonna be towering over me at this point, good sir. DMs. Thank you. Get yourself an unpaid intern, guys. He works miracles. He also works for free, but he works miracles. If it decides to, like, save. Please. Thank you. Boop. And we good. We Gucci. 127, I see. I'm also 172. I see. I am the all-seeing towers of convention, don't worry. Imagine working for free. Can't be... Wait a minute. Look, I am in the same boat, in a way. Cries and unpaid. I am in the same boat with a different channel, in general. Look, I'm shortest here. I see. I'll post in arts and craft. Thank you. For now, though, we have a chart. Which, yeah, I am cutting out Choco a little bit. But, yeah. If I, like, zoom in a bit, it's going to be a bit blurry, so sorry about that. But, yeah. I'll post, yeah, for those that don't know. For those that don't know, I am part of... Hi. I am part of a group called V Coffee House. How that happened? I got roped in by the small bean next to me called Hina. And yeah, we kind of just stole the name from Felix from his channel. So also that link's in the description too. So if you check that out, there's like clips of a lot of us on there. She looks so cute. Oi, I'm not. I'm just having to poke my head over. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Only showing up. I need to peek. I'm having to lean up just to like peek over. Because otherwise I'm just hiding. I'll put names. Oh no. That doesn't count. False readings. No, don't worry. It's 161. So I'm shorter than Hades, technically. By the way, Nat's obviously tippy-toeing. I'm unpaid and you guys steal from me. Unbelievable. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. But yeah, so we have Fishy on the left. Next to him. Next to her is Hades. Who... Thing is, I can't really read the numbers too well because if I keep zooming in, it ends up going blurry. I'm gonna read the numbers off of another thing. Hold on. If in doubt, you do a big brain thing known as reading. I just noticed your source stream is... Oh my god. Wow. Hades is looking for a wife, by the way. I mean, yeah, I'm very glad for him if he's gonna find a wife. I actually have to stretch to like peek my head over. What is reading? Is it edible? Do not touch that, you squirrel. Alright, so Fishy on the left is 156 centimeters. Then we have Hades, 178. Then we have me, Don't worry, Hades. 100. You'll get plenty of people with you. Hi. You already have enough butt. Hot single thighs in your area. Ah, yes, a fellow Yu-Gi-Oh player. Next to that is myself, who is 161 centimeters or 5'3", depending on what you're thinking. Next to me is our adorable Hina, who is 150 centimeters canonically. Next to her is Nat, aka Nezuhime, aka Ratman, aka the guy who keeps telling me that apparently I've disowned him when I haven't, and I haven't disowned you. You just keep not liking to like stay in the family. And I've covered up who thingy. Oh, Win! Thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the archives! The membership's for the front desk. I now have to quickly do that so I can poke my head up again. Now, the rat with a hat. Yep. I'm gonna go out for now. So thank you for the stream and I hope to see you next time. See you, Woon! Thank you so much for joining! Hulvala amicho. See you again. Okay, back to the heights. So next to, actually no, I didn't say his height. 178 centimeters for, Nat. And yeah, it looks like he's on tippy toes. And it also, my model does have heels, which is kind of funny, so it's a case of... But it is just height without heels or anything for mine. Next to, Nezuhime, we have Yusei, who is a sweets angel, who is 165 centimeters, which technically makes her the tallest female. Next to Yusei, there is Mewa. Mewa is 142 centimeters, very cute, very small. Yusei is a cake with ice cream hair. Yes, indeed. She is absolutely delicious. Do not eat her though, I like my friend. You're 26.772% taller than me. Mewa's my paralysis demon. Oh my goodness. 122 centimeters. Hades, don't be rude. Next to, can I just have a little bite? Maybe. Oh, Lamb! Hi. Welcome. Sorry, I have to peek over. Because I'm giving heights out. Hi. Hades. Who is so tall? Hold on. I am working that out. Next to, Mewa, the, cat maid, we have Memi. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Lamb. Next to, Mewa, we have Memi. Memi is 160 centimeters, which makes me 100 centimeters? No, that makes me 1 centimeter taller than her. Next to Memi, we have, Cole Leviathan. Oops. She wouldn't be shorter than me. Oopsie. Okay. Next to Memi, we have Cole Leviathan. I am still minorly intimidated by him because he is so cool. One day I will have a physical conversation with him and I will finally figure out if I'm able to live up to his coolness. But yes, he is the tallest out of all of us. He is 189 centimeters. Cole is tallest of the group. Cole is chill. I mean, I know, but I still worry because he is very cool, and the couple of times I've been in a call with him, I can't say much because I get very worried that I'm gonna muck up. He's always dies on my clips. Oh dear, poor thing. But nah, he's cool. Are those heights of the OCs? Some of them are heights from the OCs, some of them are actual height. Myself, I mix my actual height and my model height together. So cool, he dies early. Yeah. Look, I still think he's cool. I just get I am sometimes kind of shy when I see like extremely cool people or like hear about extremely cool people, and he's one of them that is extremely cool to the point where I end up like panicking a little bit about what to say. Don't tell him I said that. But anyway, next to our tall boy, we have our next boy, which is Koiro Yumi, who is an absolute sweetheart, who I managed to get him to wear cat ears. I won't, but the clips will. Damn it. Finally, I verified my account. Yay! Welcome, Lamb. Welcome. What's his name of Twitch again? Of the tall guy. I can quickly shout him out. Hold on. There we go. So there's Cole for you if you wanted to check him out. We got him in a skirt once. Yep, we got him in a skirt once. Wait, who wore a skirt? Koiro. Koiro managed to wear a skirt and he rocked it. And Koiro is the same height as... Wait, is he the same height as... Yeah. Every other male participant of the coffee house happens to be 178 centimeters, except for Carl. Everyone is the same height except for Carl. Koiro, $20 and $20. True. Yumi, yep, pretty much. Oi, I haven't done anything. I have to peek. I haven't done anything. What you want about? So mean. And then finally, $20 is $20 indeed, true. And finally, next to Koi, we have Blue Choco Wiz. She is absolutely adorable. She is the best bean, 10 out of 10. I could gush about everybody on this list. I can give my favorite things about everybody on this list. Why must you bonk me so? Back down into the heights. Why? Can I at least have my eyes out? Please? Anyway, final height is Blue Chocowitz. She is 155 normally, but if you go for her chibi version, she is 40 centimeters. Yeah, she'd ankle biter. Don't know I said that. I won't say. Thank you so much for the head pats after like hitting my head so many times. No, that would be Moa. But yep, every male participant in apart from Carl happens to be the same height. So we seem to have found like our height average for males in this. And then for female heights, we tend to be on the majority of us tend to be on the smaller side. So again, tallest happens to be Yusei. The shortest happens to be the chibi form of Blue. But if we're going for actual technicalities, the shortest is Mewa. I would say you girls are all around average. Yeah, we probably are. It all depends on the country, really. All depends on the country and origins. I know that I am slightly below average when it comes to my own country, but that's fine. Thank you for the head pats again. Except for Carl, Pal and the hat. It's all on everyone. Yeah. I have a hat. I am able to, like, break that instead. So for your next collab, I'm gonna record y'all get booster seat. Oh my god. But yeah, I can like beat y'all with my hat. That's great. I just noticed. Thank you for the head pat, Lamb. Always appreciated. Can I come back out from the list now? Nope, Cole's still taller. I know Cole's still taller, but I'm at least second place. The hat does something. If the tip of the hat was standing up, I would be taller than Carl. That is true. That is very correct. Whether one day I will have a standing up hat or not is an entirely different matter. All I know is, if we include the hat, I am the second tallest. If we do not include the hat, it's a tie for second tallest. I already wear heels, actually. Head pat equals rise, bonk equals go down. Okay. Can I still come up? Yeah. Maybe if you get a bunny out of the hat, you'll be taller. Yeah. Maybe. I'll do one high quality with the names. It's okay. Oh. Hi. How's it going? I feel like I'm on tippy toes when I do this. Yeah. I'm about to just like peek over to be like, hey, so these are my friends. My friends are cool. You're all just hey! Down with you. You seem to be stretching your entire body. I am actually like having to stretch on my chair in order to like peek over. Because when I'm sitting normally, I'm like this. But then I have to like stretch up in order to be like, hi. Hey, stop bonking me. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm shy. What do you take me for? I'm shy. Never mind, let's just get the girls and me coffee house boosters. Nah, I can handle myself, thank you. And also, no, not cute. Not adorable. Yeah. Am I allowed out? Can I like peep over the list yet? Or do you guys need some more time taking in these cool people? I'm turning off the toggle. Okay, the list is going now. I've done enough goofy shenanigans. Only if he's... You know what? I have enough power on the stream to know my worth. And I know my worth that I can come out of the corner whenever I want, thank you. I can come out. I need to get like a crying emote at some point for whenever I get my next model, I kind of want to have like a slightly crying emote where it's just like, I can do it, I swear. Don't bonk me. I've done nothing wrong. Nice, thank you. I forgot, I have power in this. Rightio though, I am gonna call it quits here today because it's been such a pleasure. I'm bonking myself, oh. But yeah, it's been such a pleasure today. I chart with names. Okay, before I go, I guess I'm looking at DMs, hold on. Ah, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm gonna show that on the next... I will show that... Actually, no, correction. I'm gonna put that on the fridge. So for the next stream, I'm gonna have that on the fridge for next time. Where are you going? Don't worry. I'm going to get even more milk, I guess. But it has been... hold on, I need to see what Felix has done. Yep, I'm going to... I know exactly who I'm going to be raiding. So, I'm going to set up a raid now. And while I set up a raid, I wish to... Oh my god, bronze. Milk just asked me. Hey, a father's gotta provide, okay? I'm sorry, Diamond. I'll be back. Librarian wants you to read a book raid. Yes. So, anyway, I'm gonna set up a raid because I think we're gonna raid Mikarine. Because she is absolutely adorable and I love her to bits. So I'm gonna be sticking stuff. I can provide as a mother. We keep getting so many mother figures coming in here, but apparently I'm the only dad. Huh. But yeah, I'm going to set up a raid. Thank you all for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. For people who have just joined, thank you so much. What's the raid copy pasta? What about dad raid? Just dad raid, okay? Pal dad raid. Pal dad raid. Right, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna press the button. We're gonna do the limit. Anyone who's just joined. Gonna type mom raid anyway. Dad buys the most. Okay, copy that. I'm setting up the raid. To people who've just joined, thank you so much for watching. People who have been here the entire time, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you and meeting some new people. I've been Pal, and until the archives open once more, you need but simply to ask. Abara, pronoun, inos with the. Bye, everybody. And go say hi to Mikarin for me. I'm not cute, by the way, as my final words.